While the postponement of the Tokyo Olympic Games frustrated many athletes who were showing early season form in the build-up to the event last year. But with the event moving to this summer, medal prospects like African 100 meters champion Akani Simbine have had to take stock and adjust their preparations. CGTN Sias Plessis with more.
All eyes will be on Africa's fastest man when he lines up at the Olympics in Tokyo next year. His blistering start to 2020, a personal best of 9.91 seconds, and the fastest time on South African soil, was an Olympic lead time and made him the man to beat until the pandemic brought all athletics meets to a standstill.
This year for me, when we started our first race, I was on fire. Like, I felt like this is like actually my year, because that was the fastest time I've ever ran. And then we got hit with the lockdown and just had to change the mind a bit and just try to figure out what we're doing. And it worked out at the end, you know. I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy about the year.
At the Rio Olympics, the South African 100-meter champion came agonizingly close to a spot on the podium, finishing 5th, 300ths of a second off 3rd place. Since then, he has taken the experience in his stride.
I learned a lot from those 4 years. I learned, like, you know, I need to relax. Like, from Olympics, I took that I need to relax at the end of the race. You know, from 2017, I said to myself, okay, you know what, I'm that close. I just need to work just a little bit harder and just push myself a little bit harder. And from last year, it was just, you know, I need to fight to the end. You know, and I think for me, that was the 4 big things that actually I was missing, and now I feel like I have.
But the 27-year-old admits he is no longer the shy guy, just aiming for a place in the final. His lofty ambitions include claiming a spot on the podium and making history in the famous 100-meter race in Tokyo.
It's a very respected position, you know, and no one can take that away from me. You know, if I go to the Olympics and I win the gold medal for the 100 meters, you know, no South African has ever done that. No African has ever done that. And when I stand on the line, I'm not just representing South Africa, I'm representing the whole continent, you know, and that's a really big thing. And, you know, I take upon that myself, and, you know, I want to do the country proud and I want to do the continent proud.
Africa's fastest man started 2020 with a personal best before the pandemic brought a halt to his momentum. But luckily, the 27-year-old managed to squeeze in 4 European races where he was undefeated. Simbine's final race in Rome, a sub-10-second 100, has given him the confidence and belief to dream big in 2021, where Olympic gold is very much in his sights. Sias Plessis, CGTN, Johannesburg.